Hello, queens and kings. How are you doing? How have you been? How is this Mercury retrograde treating you? How are these shifts treating you? How is your wealth? How is your health? How are you doing? How are you feeling? I hope everybody's okay. If you're not okay, sending you hugs, kisses, and so much love and understanding. I'm happy to be back. It's been 2 weeks. I've been sick. I've been going through the motions and much more, but I'm back. Your girl has her voice back, and I am healthy. Still recovering, but I'm healthy. And I cannot wait to share this final episode of Crowned Reflections Embracing the Queen Shadow Part 3. Yes, we're at episode 2, Part 3. So, without any further ado, as we have been talking in the past two episodes about shadow work, how it feels to face your shadow, facing the chaos, and much more stuff that we talked about. I have been sharing how my experience was when it came to shadow work. I have been sharing with you guys what not to do, what you can use, how you can navigate. I've been sharing a lot of stuff, and now I want to get to like actually the basis of shadow work. What is shadow work? Shadow work is just a process. It's a process of uncovering and understanding and integrating the hidden and suppressed parts of ourselves, our shadow. That is what shadow work is. And all these aspects often hold repressed emotions, limiting beliefs, old wounds. And when you're gonna do that shadow work, it's all gonna pop up. It's gonna be up front in your face. And the best thing to do is face it. Face it. Face it to unlock that deeper self-awareness so you can heal your past pain, so you can step into your full authentic power. Because it has been suppressed for so long, and it doesn't help you. It doesn't help you because at one point you're gonna burst, and we don't need that. That's why shadow work was created, to face it, to unlock that deeper self-awareness, and to heal that past pain, that past hurt, to see those patterns that are unhealthy, that are unsupportive, especially for your reality that you're in right now and the reality that you want to go to. So it is, I know it's hard, I know it's not easy, I know it can be a dark place, but it is crucial, it is needed, it's a necessity when it comes to your journey, especially your spiritual journey. And you're going to benefit a lot of it, and a lot, if you just start your shadow work. Trust me, it will really get you into your full authentic power, because you're going to be embracing parts, bits and pieces of you that you have been suppressing for so long, and society taught you not to love those pieces of you. Because trust me, everything that you are, everything that you hold and have makes you you. And it's up to you to see if it does work for you or not, if it's something that you want to continue doing or not, if it's something that you want to shape or not, if it's something that you want to release or you want to shape to your liking. So it's up to you. It's not up to society, it's not up to your surrounding, it is up to you. That's why I want you to embrace shadow work, because you're going to need it on this journey. It is an ongoing process, and every phase, every stage, and every space that you're going to be in, you're going to need it. So when you make that start and you get to the nitty gritty and you get your tools, you're going to be able to use them in different settings, in different ways, and it's always going to be beneficial for you, because you're going to be able to understand yourself more. Because our journey is literally like peeling the layers back and getting to know ourselves on a deeper level. That's what it is. So how to begin shadow work is we start with the self-awareness part. And in that self-awareness part, you start noticing patterns, triggers, and emotional reaction. And in those triggers and emotional reactions, there are clues to unacknowledged parts of ourselves. So our triggers are actually like, how can I say it? Our triggers are literally signs that lead us to the root of what is bothering us, to the root of what is blocking us, to the root of what needs our attention in that moment. Our emotional reactions, our patterns, they lead us to the root of the problem. They lead us to the space of our life that needs our attention, that needs of understanding, that needs you to focus on that space to like create that change that is needed. So self-awareness is the first step when it comes to shadow work. That actually shows you your roadmap to where you need to go and what needs your attention and what needs that extra energy, that where you need to change. Our second step is reflection, because when you see the problem, when you see the root, when you see the pattern, you're gonna have to reflect. And when you're gonna start reflecting, you have certain stuff that you can do. You can sit with yourself in silence, you can journal about it. And while journaling or sitting with yourself and having that conversation, it's all about challenging your emotions. reoccurring themes that are coming back into your life, and to really sit with it and ask questions. And trust me, when you ask those questions, you will get your answers. But be clear and precise of what you want to know. That's a tip. That's really a tip. So after we start our self-awareness journey, after self-awareness follows reflection. You can also use prompts. I will put some for you guys in the comment section so that you can be able to start if you have no clue what prompts to use. And when you're going to be reflecting, hold compassion. Meet your shadow with understanding instead of judgment. Treat it as a guide and not an enemy, because your shadow is as fragile as you are. It's a very, very sensitive space. And meeting it with understanding, with curiosity, will keep you open to the beautiful things that it's trying to show you and trying to teach you in those moments. So meet it with compassion, understanding, and curiosity. After doing all of that, you're going to release and you're going to integrate. You're going to let go of old energy you can let go through writing, burning after you wrote it. You can let go through releasing through water. You can let go through releasing through meditation. There are many practices that you can do, but you're going to release and you're going to integrate. And when you release all of that, that means you cleared up a space that was filled up with old energy that you no longer need. When you clear that space from all the old energy, you're going to fill it up with new energy that you want in your life, with the desires that you have in your life. You can do it through writing a letter to yourself, through affirmations, through just speaking to yourself and speaking life into yourself. And when you do all of that, when you've done all of that, it's now time to move forward with intention. You're gonna be intentional when it comes to everything in your life. You're gonna make sure that the steps that you take are beneficial for you and non-harming for your environment, because it needs to benefit you, but it needs to harm nobody. Remember that. So be very mindful and intentional of the steps that you take. Be mindful to not fall back into old patterns. And if you fall back into old patterns, start over. You have your tools. You know where to start. You know that self-awareness needs to kick in, that reflection follows. Holding compassion is right behind that, and releasing and integrating. And trust me, you're going to become a boss at this, because even if you fall back into old patterns, because they're going to come knocking, trust me, and you're going to be able to fall, repeat, or release and move on. So all of this, the choice is yours to make. The choice is yours to make. But even in those moments, I want you to acknowledge your progress. Celebrate the small wins, because it takes a lot to take these steps forward. We have been conditioned to live a life that we thought that was ours to live. But now when that awareness is kicking in and you feel like you don't know anything anymore, and everything that you were taught does not make sense to you and it doesn't resonate with you anymore, acknowledge your progress when dealing with those emotions as well. Acknowledge your progress with moving forward. Have compassion. Meet yourself with grace. And be very kind to yourself. Be mindful of the words you use towards yourself and towards others. And remember, it is working inside out and not outside in. Everything starts and begins with you, honey. Everything. So when cleaning up, because shadow work is literally cleaning up, when cleaning up, creating space, changing patterns, changing the way you move, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you express yourself, be mindful. And as I told you, to place yourself on that pedestal, honor yourself, honor your boundaries, respect them, set your boundaries, honor them. If you make a promise to yourself, keep that promise. If you say you're going to go hard for yourself, honey, go hard for yourself. If you want love, pour into yourself and give the love you so need, and it will be reflected onto you. We also say where your focus goes, that's where the energy flows, right? So be mindful of where your focus goes. And I'm not going to tell you what's right and wrong, because what's right and wrong for me doesn't have to be right and wrong for you, but you know right from wrong, and that's what's important. That's just what's important in this whole journey. Make sure to ground yourself. I'll use calming practices like deep breathing, visualizing, you staying centered. Make sure that you do breath work. Make sure that you're aware of how you're breathing, and make sure to take deep breaths in between. If you feel anxiety creeping up, if you feel your nervous system getting out of balance, start breathing and start monitoring your breathing. Take deep breaths and calm yourself down. because grounding is also really essential when it comes to your shadow work. And when you let go with purpose. Let go with purpose. Release outdated beliefs. Release lingering pain that is linked to an emotion, to a trauma. There are different practices and rituals that you can do. Burn letters on a regular, meditate, affirm. You got it. Like, you just need a pen, paper, and a lighter. And you're good. Make sure to also take your salt baths after you've done shadow work, because it can be heavy and some energy can be lingering. You can just take some salt, some sea salt, some Celtic salt, or just normal salt. You go when you're going to do your shower, you wet your skin, you rub it all over your skin, and you just ask the water that comes out of the shower to wash everything down the drain. All the negative energy, all the negative thoughts, all the self-doubt beliefs that you have in your mind, everything that you want to release, you wash it away. Salt cleanses your energy shields. So use your salt bed, use your shower meditations. It is as easy as you make it. Do not block yourself, sit with yourself, feel it, acknowledge it. Meet the chaos with understanding and see your chaos also as your growth. See it as growth, because in the chaos your triggers come up, and there's where your roadmap is shown onto you to see where and what spaces need your attention, where the root lies. Don't be scared to ask those questions. And if you feel like you need a one-on-one with me, feel free to contact me. With all this being said, I'm happy that I got to finally finalize this episode for you guys. I am so proud of you guys that you made it this far. And I know that everything happens in divine timing. We don't fight with nothing. Those who need this message will get this message. They will hear it loud and clear. They will get their deeper understanding. They will start their shadow work, and they will really enjoy the fruits of their labor. And the last thing I want to end with is, by integrating your shadow, you embrace the power and wisdom of your inner queen, balanced, whole, and ready to reign with authenticity. I love you guys, the queens and kings. I appreciate you. I speak life over you. I speak positivity over you. I speak understanding over you. And I speak love over you. And remember, you are loved, you are guided, you are protected. And you can do any positive thing you put your mind to. And also, healing is your birthright. Being wealthy is your birthright. Being loved is your birthright. Being successful is your birthright. So what are you waiting for? The doors are here. The work is here. Everything that you need is being handed to you. It's up to you to make that step, to make that move, to make that shift, and create your desired reality. Remember, manifesting is literally your emotionally charged thoughts coming into reality. And what do you need to do to manifest? You need to make sure that the thoughts that are emotionally charged are the right thoughts. So be mindful of what you focus on, because that's what the universe will magnify. I love you guys. And I wish you guys an amazing December. Yeah, in the Caucasian calendar, we are in the last month of the year. And yes, I want you guys to enjoy it. I really want you guys to enjoy it to the fullest. And yes, I am not promising you guys that we will have an episode soon. We're gonna start in January with new episodes. So this is the last episode in part for 2024. It's been a good run. I think we have, let's say, 6 episodes now out. No, 6 parts out and 2 episodes. And I'm proud of myself because I've been doing it by myself, and I'm proud. Small wins. We started small wins, and our new episode will come out in January. So, as we say in my language, zalig uiteinde, gelukkig nieuwjaar, en fijne feestdagen. Means happy holidays. Have a good end of this year, and happy new year. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and keep following us on social media. YouTube, and you're in for some treats and some gems. So our next episode will be out in 2025, but we're gonna still be posting some gems and beautiful things that you can benefit from on YouTube, on social media. We are on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and have an amazing December. Bye.